So I'd like to introduce you to Ishrat. Ishrat works at Cardiff County Council here in Wales, and she's a qualified teacher working for the council and specifically working with adults who have got a range of different diverse needs. Her voice around her reflection, going back to when she was in secondary school, is really important and super insightful for professionals, for parents, and for children. Have a listen.
Hi Ishrat. It's been so lovely to connect with you at Family Pathway.
You too, Elsa.
You've been on our neurodiversity training.
I have.
Which has been called person-centered coaching, reflection on our coaching program.
I mean, it was very good. It made me self-reflect on myself and how I can move forward with my learners and understanding not everyone's the same in your classroom or your environment and how to work with them, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And in that reflective journey that we've been on, so far we've done 9 hours together, which is quite an intense 100%. Amount of learning. It's given you the opportunity to think about yourself as a person.
Yes.
Because when we talk about neurodiversity, we are all neurodiverse.
Yes.
And within neurodiversity, you've got the neurodivergent.
Yeah.
So people who think and experience life differently.
Yeah.
And did that bring any triggers in you? Did that sort of trigger any thoughts about you as a learner when you were a child, you in a classroom? What sort of feelings or experiences did that bring to your mind?
Well, about a lot. I mean, obviously back in the days, I just thought I was a naughty child when I went to school. I lacked a lot of attention. So when I went to school, I can remember in my physics class, teacher used to never write anything on the board. He used to dictate everything, and we had to write whatever he was saying. And I would get confused. So he would say 1 or 2 sentences, and then by the second sentence, I was still on the first sentence. And so I used to give up. I was like, I can't do this. Yeah, you have to write it on the board. And then I used to always get detention for it because he was like, everyone else has done it. Why can't you do it?
So it was your fault then?
Yeah, it was always my fault. And I was like, you're going too fast for me. Yeah. And by the time I processed the first sentence, like you're already on your 7th sentence. Yeah. And so he used to put me in detention, and then he'd be like, get someone to copy off. So I'd have to take the and then copy it. But I was constantly in detention in physics. I remember this. But I ended up giving up. I was like, I can't be bothered. So I never used to listen, never used to.
Can I ask, actually, when you were copying someone's work, does that mean that suddenly you understand that work?
No, I definitely didn't understand it at all.
So you were copying for
I was just copying because that's how he taught. He never wrote on the board. He never gave us worksheets. He'd never, because I'm quite a visual learner. So if you tell me something, I'll just look at you and I'll be like, I'm not understanding, yeah. But if you show me on a piece of paper, maybe with pictures, or you actually do it in front of me, I've got it. I've definitely got it.
So when you say that you gave up, what does giving up mean to you? What did it?
It means I never used to copy anyone's work. I was like, I don't understand it anyway. So I basically failed physics. Because I just gave up. I was like, I'm not copying it. I don't understand it. What's the point?
So were you in trouble a lot with other subjects as well? Or?
Yeah, I was constantly in trouble in geography too. With geography, she used to give out a lot of handouts. And we used to have 1 stapler. And by the time it got to me, the lesson was over. So what I used to have is I used to fold it and put it in my book. And then it used to go missing. I don't know how. Yeah, so I have no idea.
You lost the paper?
Yeah, I lost the paper. So the next time I
would... The
worksheet, yeah. So next time I'd say to Miss, I'd say, okay, I need the previous one, yeah. But please, can you give me the stapler first, or the Pritt stick, or whatever? And she'd be like, no, you have to wait your turn until it gets to you. And then with me, then I got too many sheets. They were all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing. Then I used to just like chuck them away, myself. And then she started charging me.
Did she really? For each worksheet that she gave you?
So she charged me £2 every time for a worksheet, even if it was new. Like, we would get one today, she'd be like, Ishrat, I want £2 because you're going to lose it. I'm like, I won't lose it if you give me the stapler and I'll staple it in my thing. But yeah, she used to charge me.
There's a lot of expectations, high expectations, that you just needed to be very organised.
Yeah.
You needed to manage your work on your own. You needed to be very independent. You needed to remember things for long periods
100%.
of time.
Yeah, if I wasn't organised, I would have I would give up. So it's still a thing today. So if you give me 5 things to do at once, I won't be able to do it. You have to tell me individually, right? I want this done by next week. Okay, but if you put all 5 and start talking about all 5, I'll be like, oh no, what's going on? I can't do that.
And do you know what that means? You're just being overloaded with things.
Yeah.
So you need things to be chunked.
Yes.
And then you complete things successfully.
100%. 100%.
Excluded in school?
Yeah. Yeah, I was excluded. I was excluded a number of times.
I'm a mess.